Hello everyone, aurumfortis here, and in this video I'm going to be going over my mock for Brickworld Chicago 2019. The convention was over a month ago, but after the convention and during the convention I got a lot of really good feedback. I went in and asked a lot of people for feedback on my mock, some big name builders, and I got some really nice feedback. And after the convention, I decided to go ahead and implement that into the mock and take a lot of stuff apart and add new things just to make the mock look a little bit better overall, and just give it a better touch. So it's been about 45 days since the convention, and everything I think is safe to say about the best that it could be right now. It's not a spectacular build, but it's still something that I am very proud of, and I think I got a lot of good feedback after making all of the necessary edits. So this is the Battle of Ryloth in the Imperial era. So what we're depicting is the rebel invasion of an Imperial base on the planet of Ryloth. So some very interesting scenes in here, and I tried to get a lot of accurate imaging in this. You'll notice a lot of figures from my most recent Bricklink hauler in here if you watched that video. So all kinds of different rebel troopers and brick arms weapons that I outfitted them with at Brickworld. I was able to get a lot of those. I don't think I'll be needing any of those for quite some time. I just wanted to get all my weapon needs out of the way right away, so it's a good thing I won't have to make any investments like that in the future. But a few of the key features I want to go from is starting from left on this more blank side, getting into the more detailed side along the ridge wall. So back here we got a small little rock formation. Nothing too special with, I believe this is Corporal Rostock, the sniper. He's right there. We got this tan detailing, a lot of 1x2s in there. I don't like to use a lot of 1x2s, but there is a little bit of variation among them with some 1x1s and some tiles. I didn't want to tile the whole thing off though. And then we have the modified sand speeder set. I gutted a lot of the interior and I took out a lot of the parts like the spring-loaded shooters on the bottom just to give it a little bit of a better look. I do really like this set. I know this is a set that a lot of people just rank as average, but I got this for like $17 a very long while back, and it's just a good set overall. It serves its use, and I just haven't been able to find a lot of mocks that I can use it in, so for the desert area, I figured I might as well try it out. And also, if the color scheme's kind of weird because it goes from desert to like a mud brown, that's because this is like most of my detail pieces other than the white parts that I have. I don't have a massive parts collection as many of you might have, so there is quite a bit of color change, and I wouldn't have liked to do that. I would have liked to have this sand green go all the way around and even into this rockwork area as well. But getting into the middle area, we got some troopers on jetpacks. That's a Duros, I believe. We have Gregor and Commander Wolf from the Rebels TV show, and even Captain Rex down here with Cassian Andor. You'll notice a few Rogue One figures in here. There's even Melshi. I made my own custom version of him. A lot of different figures in this area. This is where the main battle is sort of raging on. Then we have my, I guess, squadron of death troopers. I don't want to say legion or anything, but this is all my death troopers coming into battle as well. And then I wanted to use the new stormtrooper variant. That's the new sand trooper, but the two helmets just don't look well side by side, so I decided to go with the older variant with these Rogue One stormtroopers and then also the shock trooper over here. And then getting into the other change in color, there's like 4 of them on this entire mock. But this gets to a more dark bluish gray and then also sand blue coloring. So that goes all throughout this area and onto the platform where it's a little bit broken up. I didn't want to use these clip pieces so much, but I've seen it on a few other builds and I wanted to try it out. There's the Mimban Stormtrooper. Wanted to get a few more Imperials in here. And then there's even this small watchtower build with some inverted plates at the top with a small guard up there as well. So it's a small build, but it serves its purpose. It's not incredibly detailed, but I like the way that it looks. And then taking a look at the rock work. This rock work over here is the one that I had to redo a little bit. Looking at the feedback that I got at Brickworld, a lot of people suggested taking apart a few of the areas right here around the middle. It was sort of an indentation and it didn't look quite right, so I decided to gut that entire area and then also add this another dark tan rockwork area. So it looks a little bit better. It's still not great. I don't like the way that some of these areas, like up here and then up at the top where you can see it's just bricks. Those could have come out a little bit better. And then also the wing plates along the bottom. I think those were a good touch. But this one over here is the one that I like a lot more. I don't think too many more things could have gotten right with this specific rockwork section. I really like the way that this dark tan section looks. And there's just so much variation in it. I don't believe any one column is exactly the same. There might be a few, but they all look very good, I think, and the variation definitely adds a lot of detail to it. The only main issue is this brick up here at the top, but I don't think it takes away too much. I think it might even add a little bit to the MOC. Then going up, we have, of course, Boba Fett. A lot of people thought this was like a Battlefront MOC. I've never actually played Battlefront, so I don't quite know, but I think if you want to say it's Battlefronts, then go ahead and say it's Battlefronts. I always enjoy when people like to come up with their own story for any build. But the dark tan up here is what actually makes it more look like Mimban. And then going over here, there's Chewbacca, a Twi'lek, and then this sort of little satellite station with another rebel. And then going up, this is just the solo TIE fighter. I made very minor adjustments to it, so I don't think you could say it's a custom or that I, fine-tuned it. It's pretty much just the set with a few pieces taken apart and added back on, so all credit goes to LEGO for that one. But overall, I think the MOC came out quite well. I'm really proud of the way that it went. I think things could have gone better in certain areas with it, but after getting all of the suggestions that I got from other attendees at Brickworld, I think it made the MOC look a whole lot better. And I think the important thing is that I do like a lot of elements for this MOC, but there's always ways that I can improve on any area that I'm trying to build in. So I think that's just an important message to stick with this video, is that this MOC is good, I think, overall, but it's definitely not something that is, the full potential of any builder. But overall, I like the way it looks. There's a few things that could have gone better with the build, but I like it overall. So if you stayed to the end of the video, I applaud you for that, and I thank you. I'm going to have some more updates coming up in the next few days, so stay tuned for those. And I will see you all in the next video. So thank you for the watching, and I will see you next time.